This is going to be one extremely long process.
So I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling pretty stressed out earlier. Life is pretty damn good. Oh. There's a bear off in the forest right here. Oh, I see it. Everybody be quiet. Ready? Baby, come on.
Do you want me to talk?
Like, say what you're gonna do with it.
Fling it around.
Helicopter. All right, so we just got back from picking up the mini excavator that we're renting.
Or as Bo likes to call it, the kid excavator.
It is pretty cute, like how little it is. That's what she said. Oh, that just kind of just happened. Okay. Are you excited to use it?
The excavator? Yes.
All right, so what all are you going to be doing with it?
Well, I'm going to be digging ditches.
This is really not off to a good start.
I'm going to be digging ditches along the road just to allow water to... The ideal situation from our driveway expert, or not driveway expert, our road expert. Oh my god, this is just stupid. All right, let's restart.
Can you imagine that was your title?
I know who I'm calling. The driveway expert.
So what all are you going to be doing with it?
Well, first it's going to be digging a ditch along the entire road. Not looking forward to that because it's a long stretch of road. And then after I've completed that ditch for allowing the water to flow is culverts to kick it away from the ditch. So the idea is dig a ditch along the road, and then any of your low spots to install a culvert there, and then that'll allow the water to not just build up in that area. Because over time, if they just threw gravel down, it would just, water would collect there, wash your any sediment down, and that sediment would build up and then eventually go onto your road and eventually turn into what we currently have. So that's the science of culverts.
Did the driveway expert tell you that?
Yeah, the driveway expert explained that to me.
It's a bear, 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 a big bear.
Rather sketchy start. Just floor it. And there's a bear off in the forest right here. The dogs just started freaking out to alert us. Good boys. Oh, I see it. Everybody be quiet. It's just heading up the mountainside. The area that I just walked through is the area that Spencer has been thinning. This is right behind the camper. That was so cool. Man, I still think that's so crazy that we saw a bear over here. That's the first one that we have seen while being here, like anywhere even near the camper.
Well, first one you've seen.
Right. He's seen one before, obviously, but first one that I've seen here. Honestly, I think the reason why we haven't really seen many is because of the dogs. They're a huge deterrent for the bears. Yeah, there's been like maybe a handful of times that the dogs have started barking really loudly, but we didn't actually see anything. A lot of times it was at night, but yeah, this was the first time that we've actually seen one. But I think that the bears just, I think that Bear and Io just immediately scare them off, which I'm very grateful for, because I mean, can you imagine if we didn't have the dogs? They would probably come over here, be trying to get in the trash or trying to look for food.
Yeah, like big raccoons.
Yeah. That could hurt you.
No.
Okay.
They could. I'm not saying I'm going to fight a bear. I'm just saying,
God.
I'm just saying, like, they're very skittish.
I don't want to test that out.
Right.
Yeah, and it's really funny because with the dogs, generally, if someone's barking first, it's Io. So he's kind of like the
early warning system.
Yeah, the early warning, like the little pre-alarm. And then when Bear starts barking, you know, like, okay, there's something there. And they were both barking this morning, so good job, guys. Good job. Bear spotted a bear. But like, seriously though, like, I wouldn't want to be here without them. Not only because I love them, but I mean, they do something that we can't. They see things before us. They're made for the wild.
So I gotta say, today, working with the excavator, I feel much more fluid with the controls. It took me probably 3 or 4 hours before I really started to feel like I was moving fluidly. That first couple of hours, you're just like very all over the place, like making the arm and the bucket do things you don't want it to do. So anyways, yeah, much better experience today. I just have one problem though. So I'm digging this ditch out, which looks beautiful so far, but if you notice all this dirt that runs along it, which when I scoop out, the bucket doesn't capture and it kind of knocks onto the road. And I don't want to just dig this out because I have a good underlayment of rock on my actual road, so I don't want to be affecting that. So what I think I'm going to do is use the box blade of the tractor and kind of like scrape it and push it off the road. I don't know how successful I'm going to be. I could just knock it back into the ditch, and I don't know. Just going to give this a shot with the tractor and see how that goes. I kind of got the box blade angled a little bit in hopes to kind of catch it and push it back towards the road. That way I don't have to worry about it falling into the ditch. But yeah, I don't really know. Guess we'll see. Not the greatest success. I'm still knocking some in, so obviously I'm gonna have to come back through and kind of like reshape it. But at least I know moving forward, because what I have been doing is digging out and kind of like compacting the area with the backside of the bucket. I won't even compact it right now because obviously I'm gonna have to continue to do that. This is going to be one extremely long process. I don't know if I'll be able to do this in a week. I might have to rent it for another.
It's all you. You see what it's pointing at? You see mommy?
It's the guy.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Oh, film daddy.
Film daddy, okay.
Daddy's right there.
I guess you'll
Look you, muddy.
Cool, having someone film me.
So fun to film you. This is Daddy's camera. That's the camera of the bear camera. The road is with muddy. And you're muddy. Look, I was pooping. The rocks. Look, this guy. Oh, what's up? Mom, I'll turn on all my wood. Now it's turning off.
Okay. Daddy, say hi.
I'm filming.
This is now her camera. I'm not allowed to touch it. All right, Bo, say bye.
Bye.
You're growing through the sidewalk, blowing in the breeze, burning like a wildfire, cold enough to freeze. Waking up the sunrise, kicking up the dust. You were made to shine through. I won't let you rust. Every road, I'll be your guide, taking you home, leaving it behind. When you feel tired, I'll help you find sleep. And when you get home again, that's where I'll be.
Should we make Daddy a sandwich?
Peanut butter jelly. I love that, Mom. I love that. I can eat, Mom. I can eat.
Yeah.
You could be so yummy.
Well, this is impossible with one hand.
I love it.
So Spencer's already been gone for a couple hours now working on the road, and while he's been doing all of that, I have attempted to work. I think I worked for like 5 minutes. Since coming here, it's been incredibly difficult for me to get work done because since we are just in such a small space and there's no separate room for our son to nap, that has definitely been an issue. And also we don't have air conditioning and it's been getting pretty hot, so that's been the other thing. Yes, we do have an air conditioner, but the AC cannot run on the solar that we have, and then it also can't run on the generator. So we would need to get a bigger generator in order to run the AC, and we really don't want to do that. because we already have 2. So it's just, I don't know, it kind of seems silly. And it doesn't seem super necessary because the days do get hot, but then in the evening it cools down a lot. So it's just one of those things where it's just kind of like, just deal with it. So all that being said, I'm doing what I can. I worked for a little bit and we just made some sandwiches and we're about to head out and go bring Spencer one. What he does is he leaves in the morning and goes to work on the road, and he's gone all day. He normally doesn't ever stop to eat, do anything. He just like takes some waters with them, and that's pretty much it. Because this is just, it's such a big project. Oh my gosh, like it's taking so much more time than I think either of us expected. It's a massive undertaking. Like the amount of road that he's having to carve and then dig a ditch along, like it's ridiculous for one man to be doing by themselves. So that being said, he should be getting the ditch done today, but he still has all of the culverts to dig. So what we're going to be doing is renting the excavator for another week because we're almost at the end of our 1 week rental. So hopefully he'll be able to get it done within this next week, but we'll see how far he gets. Hey babe. Hey, we're headed your way. All right, love you.
Why, thank you. I love it.
I thought about giving you the no sugar added peanut butter, but then I thought you'd be upset, so.
You know I would hate that.
Yeah, don't worry, I gave you the one that's pretty much frosting. So how's it going with the road?
Good. I think I've got a good method working. I mean, of course, I've probably put it in 50 or 60 hours on that or excavator so far.
Right.
What I've been doing and that I found good, because my problem has been the dirt really, is just dig a little bit deeper and then go back through with the box blade, kind of drag that until the box blade's full, and then kind of create a pile and shove that off the side of the hill. So any of the dirt that does fall down into the ditch, my ditch is a little bit deeper, so it doesn't really matter. And then just go back through with the tractor tires and just kind of run through, and that kind of compacts the ditch, and looks like it's keeping its shape now.
Yeah, it definitely looks better. The GoPro was gonna go up the mountain. So I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling pretty stressed out earlier. Just like the amount of workload that Spencer and I both have, and when it feels like we can't get into a good routine in order to get things done, it can definitely stress me out. And it's kind of crazy because I find myself thinking like, well, it's okay, just once the road is done, it'll be easier. Once the cabin is here, it'll be easier. Once the kids are a little bit older, it'll be easier. And I don't know, I absolutely hate thinking like that because I don't want to wish my life away. Like, it literally reminds me of that movie Click. I remember when I first saw that, I cried like a baby because it's just so sad, the thought of fast forwarding your life. And I don't know, it's something that I'm very aware of, and I don't like that I think like that sometimes, or like I'm constantly thinking about things in the future because it's dumb. And to be stressed out about such little things that just truly don't matter also is dumb. I think that we have such a tendency to make the little problems in our life so much bigger than they actually are. I mean, I definitely do that all the time. Life is just so short, and I just don't want to think like that. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. I feel like I was just rambling, but I figured I would share it because I could definitely benefit from remembering that every now and again. Life is pretty damn good. Oh! You got me. That was a lot.
Yeah, big bubble.
Big bubble. Very good. Oh. You hitting some rock? Of course, and this is like the thinnest section of our road. Like this right here is just like mountainside, just straight up.